Lin, these tensile strength parameters are all up to you to translate.
Sure. Ms. Katerina, regarding the drive belts, we use composite fiberglass to ensure under extreme conditions like ultra-low temperatures, a lifespan of no less than 120,000 kilometers.
Nerd, your usefulness ends right here.
Uncle is finally making his move. Lin Feng, your position will be mine very soon.
Is there anything else you'd like to clarify?
Now regarding the product's power.
The deal isn't even closed yet, and he's already trying to burn bridges. Wang Defa has no idea that for this deal I've stayed up late for 3 months, memorizing all the materials until I knew them by heart. Without me, no one can close this deal.
Why did he stop talking? Did Mr. Lin forget his lines?
How could Mr. Lin screw up at a time like this?
Mr. Lin, are you having some trouble? Do you need to take a short break?
Everyone, the director just sent a message. He fired me. That's it for today's translation. Good luck to everyone.
Fire Lin, is the director crazy?
Exactly who here speaks Russian better than Lin? Our product specifications, no one knows them better than Lin. Changing horses midstream, you Wang? Are you trying to ruin everyone's livelihood here?
Lin Feng, how can he be so foolish? At least finish the deal before you leave. Lin Feng, whatever issues you have, we'll talk after the meeting. Sit down right now. Keep translating.
Sorry. I'm no longer an employee here. I have no obligation to translate for you. Please step aside. You're in my way.
What's going on? Why is the interpreter leaving? I don't know, the Chinese team seems to be having some trouble.
All right. You may continue.
Lin Feng, you idiot. Even if I'm firing you, you still have to finish this task for me.
You've already fired me. Why should I still slave away translating for you?
It's a misunderstanding. He's just a temp. He's lost control. Quick, take over.
But Uncle, I got my Russian certificate through connections. You know that. Besides, I haven't even looked at the materials.
I don't care. It's all up to you now.
Please clarify the interaxial differential parameters and its maximum torque.
Wait, he's actually using a translation app on his phone.
Please hurry up. Our time is very limited.
Regarding different speeds, need to happily join together happily.
Director Wang, you're insulting my professionalism and wasting my time.
Miss Katerina, please wait a moment. This is a misunderstanding. We can find the best translator in the city and replace him immediately.
Mr. Lin, what on earth just happened?
He said I'm fired.
Why, you're clearly the most outstanding translator I've ever seen.
Who knows what Director Wang was thinking? I'm sorry I can no longer provide translation services for you.
Ms. Katerina, please don't be angry. The afternoon meeting. Let's proceed as scheduled. Okay, we can negotiate all the terms.
Fine, Director Wang, the afternoon meeting can proceed. But I have one condition. In terms of translation, Mr. Lin has shown exceptional professionalism. I'll only work with him. at 2:00 p.m. If Mr. Lin is not in this position, we VD Group will refuse to cooperate with your Red Star factory.
Wang Difa, have you lost your mind? Are you really doing this for that nephew of yours who knows nothing just to fire a core member? Do you realize that by doing this, you're destroying the hard work of hundreds of workers in this factory? Everyone shut up. Are you trying to start a mutiny? I'm the director of Red Star Factory. Let me make this clear right now. Anyone who says another word will immediately lose their bonus for the entire second half of the year. No. If this deal falls through, headquarters will skin me alive. I'll just have to swallow my pride and beg Lin Feng to come back. ASD. Lin Feng has enabled friend verification. You are not his friend yet. Lin, have you had enough of your tantrum? What happened this morning was a misunderstanding. Are you busy?
Where are you?
Get back here right now. The factory has other plans for you.
Director Wang. Stop using other people's phones to call me. It's no use.
Damn it, why isn't he here yet? You're here, have a seat. You leave us for a moment. I need to talk to Lin about some work. Lin, young people sure have a short fuse. That message this morning, I just sent it to the wrong person by mistake, and yet you actually took it seriously.
The other person is also named Lin. What a coincidence.
Anyway, let's move on. I won't hold it against you for making a scene in the meeting room. To make it up to you, the factory is giving you a raise 30%. Furthermore, I'm planning to specifically set up a translation department with you as the head. What do you think?
Director Wang, as far as I know, the only person in the factory who can translate Russian is me, so making me the head of this translation department is pointless, isn't it? And given your current attitude, it's hard for me to say yes.
Lin Feng, don't push your luck. I'm being kind and giving you an out. You really think you're a big shot? If this deal falls through, everyone in the factory will starve because of you. Then you'll be the villain of the whole factory, I'm telling you. If you don't save this, I'll make sure you'll never work in this industry again.
Wang Defa, don't play tough with me. If you hadn't fired me, would this deal be in trouble?
Then what exactly do you want? How much money do you want? As long as we save this deal, name your price. I'll write you a check right now.
Money, I don't want a single cent. I just want you to agree to one condition. Before the 2 p.m. meeting, I want you in front of all the Chinese and foreign representatives to apologize to me publicly.
Lin Feng, don't push it. I'm the director of Red Star Factory. You want me to publicly apologize to a subordinate like you?
Then, Director Wang, go ahead and explain it to the Russians yourself. Or use that nephew of yours, who can't even get machine translations right, and see if Katerina buys it.
Wait, fine, I agree.
Uncle, you're not going to ask him to come back, are you? I've already paid for a sophisticated translation software I can take over this afternoon.
With your level of skill, didn't you embarrass yourself enough this morning? Wasn't that enough? Let him be arrogant for now. Wait until this afternoon. Once we sign this deal with the Russians and get through this crisis, I have plenty of ways to deal with him. When the time comes, I'll just frame him for leaking factory secrets. Not only will he be blacklisted from the industry, but I can also send him to prison for a few years.
Lin, don't you dare go soft on Wang Defa, that darling.
All of us factory workers.
Are behind you all the way. Exactly. He's always practicing nepotism and cutting our bonuses. We put up with that.
But this time, everyone's livelihood is on the line.
And he still dares to throw his weight around by kicking you out. All of us have been fed up with him for a long time, Lin.
You're in the right this time.
Get justice for all of us.
Don't worry. I'll show you all a good show.
Mr. Lin, your phone number was really hard to find.
Ms. Katerina.
Yes, I'm calling this time to tell you some good news, Mr. Lin, actually. Although we aren't fluent in Chinese, we have all studied it. So everything that happened in the meeting room today, we're pretty much aware of it all.
I'm sorry for such a farce.
It's fine. On the contrary, we feel in that situation you still remained calm and maintained your professional integrity. These are exactly the qualities the VD Group values most. I am now officially extending an invitation to hire you as VD Group's exclusive consultant for the China region to fully oversee Red Star Machinery Factory and all subsequent cooperation.
VD Group's China region exclusive consultant. I just went from the contractor to the client. When that Wang Defa sees me, he won't dare say a word, but Ms. Katerina, thank you for your recognition, but
Mr. Lin, I understand your concerns. Are you worried that the group is just using you as a pawn to apply pressure? There's no need to worry. It will be clearly stated in the contract you will be VD's only consultant in China. VD is a large corporation with a guaranteed reputation. Besides that, we guarantee you a base salary, 10 times your previous one, with top-tier employee benefits.
no need to explain. I believe you, Ms. Katerina. I agree. Where should we meet? We can sign the contract right now. Ms. Katerina, based on my research, I have confirmed that Red Star Machinery Factory has issues.
What kind of issues?
Regarding the materials we ordered. Red Star claims they can complete delivery in 30 days, but as a former employee, I know they can't do it at all. And regarding the yield rate, Red Star only has 96.5%, but they claim to have 98%. Also, regarding the steel, Wang Defa is completely buying from his relatives inferior steel.
In that case, we can't do this deal at all. I'll report to headquarters right now.
No need to rush. This is actually an opportunity for us, trust me. While ensuring Red Star's quality, I will get the lowest price for the group.
Alright, I trust you.
When the Russian representatives come in, everyone show some respect. If anyone offends them, pack your bags and leave immediately. It's almost 2 o'clock. That kid Lin Feng, why hasn't he shown up yet?
Uncle, maybe he chickened out knowing he offended you. He knows there will be hell to pay, so he's too scared to come.
Is Lin Feng really not coming? If he doesn't show up, our factory is doomed. Miss Katerina. Lin Feng. Why are you coming in from outside with them? What on earth is going on? Why is Lin Feng with the Russian representatives over there?
Director Wang, good afternoon. Let's get reacquainted. I am now VD Group's exclusive consultant for the China region, Lin Feng.
See, consultant. Isn't he from our factory, the translator who was just fired?
My goodness, VD Group, the representative sent to audit our factory is actually Lin.
Good lad, you're really something. Heaven has eyes. Ms. Katerina, you must be joking, right? He. Lin Feng is just a lowly translator. How could he possibly represent VD Group?
Director Wang, this is a business negotiation. Would VD Group joke with you?
Director Wang, watch your words. Mr. Lin is our officially hired procurement consultant. Every decision he makes will determine whether we sign the order. Or are you questioning VD Group's judgment?
Oh, how could I doubt Lin's professional skills? Lin, no. Consultant Lin, you're also from Hong Sing Factory. After all, we're all family. I was strict with you before because I wanted to toughen you up. I knew sooner or later you'd be a cut above the rest, Director Wang.
Please watch your words. As the Chinese consultant for VD Group, between us, there is only a pure business relationship. Now, can we begin the negotiation? Factory Manager Wang, don't just stand there. Regarding Red Star Factory's plan for the second half, production capacity planning, and delivery cycles, please begin your report.
Regarding capacity, our Red Star Factory has mature technology. We can absolutely guarantee delivery within 30 days.
Just as we expected, Wang Difa said they can deliver within 30 days, but in reality they can't do it at all.
This man is indeed full of lies. Consultant Lin, I'll leave this matter to you.
Oh no, this Lin Feng, is he snitching on us? No, wait, I almost let this kid bluff me. He's only been at the factory for 3 years. He's just a lowly translator. Even the workshop doors, he's hardly even set foot in there. How could he possibly know the core technical parameters? He's definitely just posturing, trying to fool the Russians. Go get the workshop's quality inspection report on yield rates. I want to see, once I show the inspection results, how this kid will keep bluffing then. Miss Katerina, don't believe a word he says. He doesn't know anything at all. He's just a mere translator. How could he possibly know the core data of our components? He was caught taking secret photos of our factory's core documents this morning, so I fired him. Now he's just trying to exploit your lack of knowledge about Red Star to maliciously sabotage this deal.
This director seems to be saying that Lin Feng is untrustworthy. Could it be that Mr. Lin is really here for revenge and is deceiving us?
Miss Katerina, I believe that this morning you've already witnessed my professionalism.
Mr. Lin, I trust you. Don't be nervous.
That's right. We have the quality inspection data. The yield rate is up to standard. Lin Feng, you're a fraud. You have no right to be here pointing fingers at us. Miss Katerina, this is our quality inspection report. The yield rate is as high as 98%. There are absolutely none of those hidden risks he mentioned.
Exactly. This Lin Feng is definitely trying to smear us. Ms. Katerina, just look at this data. Don't you trust our credibility? That 98%.
Yield rate is all fake, that darling Wang Difa.
To line his own pockets, dares to use fake data to deceive foreign clients. This is going to ruin the hundreds of brothers in the factory.
Quiet, let's hear what Mr. Lin has to say.
Director Wang, that was quite a performance. But are you really so confident that I have no way to prove your quality is subpar? A forged report. How dare you show this? It just so happens I have a copy of the original records from quality control. Your yield rate is only 96.5%, not 98%. Tell me this extra 1.5%, did you just conjure it out of thin air?
This Lin Feng, how did he get the original QC report?
Nonsense. The source of your data is unknown. You're clearly trying to smear Red Star Factory.
Last Tuesday, Zhao Decheng, the supervisor of workshop number 3, scrapped 350 defective parts. And on the disposal form is your signature, Wang Difa. Do I need to project this for everyone to see?
This is all because that workshop supervisor was incompetent. Our yield rate can be guaranteed. Consultant Lin. How about we settle this quietly? Let's not let Ms. Katrina see us like this. Let's continue discussing the partnership.
Fine. Since Director Wang says it's a minor issue, let's set the yield rate aside for now. Now let's talk about the special steel your factory produces. This batch of steel seems to have some major issues too.
How could that be? We at Red Star always source our steel from legitimate steel mills. Listen, Lin, you must have misremembered.
According to the records, the steel mill Red Star buys from is called Hongfa Steel Mill. Based on my research, the owner of this mill is your own cousin. Furthermore, this mill is just a shell company, and the steel they produce is of terrible quality. How do you explain this?
Mr. Lin, how's it going?
It's going well.
Wang Difa is about to crack under the pressure.
No wonder.
I was wondering why the steel we get
always has problems. It turns out you've been taking kickbacks.
This is too much. Yeah, Wang Difa is quite a piece of work.
Lin is awesome. He completely exposed Wang Difa and dug up all his secrets, but will this deal fall through?
It doesn't matter if it does. If we can take Wang Difa down, we can rely on our own skills to make the factory even more successful.
Based on all these issues on behalf of ED Group, I demand that you make immediate corrections and at the same time reduce the material quotes by 15%. Otherwise, we will terminate our partnership immediately.
No way, a 15% cut in profits. We'd be doing business at a loss.
Give it a rest, Director Wang. You are in no position right now to negotiate the price if it weren't for the factory workers needing to put food on the table. I could easily have VD refuse to sign the contract. Or maybe I'll give the Red Star factory headquarters a little call to have them look into your fraudulent books. I guarantee you won't even be the director anymore.
No, I'll agree, all right.
Ms. Katerina Red Star Factory has agreed to make a concession. The overall quote will be reduced by 15%. It's your call.
Consultant Lin, you certainly work fast. The price is perfect. We agree. Director Wang, please sign. Well then, Mr. Lin, I'll leave the follow-up audit to you as well.
No problem.
Damn you, Lin Feng. Not only did you steal my position, but you also ruined the deal. How can I let him get away with this? Lin Feng, you traitor. You took the factory's secrets to help foreigners. You'll pay for this.
Traitor. If it weren't for you guys buying low-quality steel, faking the yield rates, you wouldn't be in this mess today. Besides, if your uncle hadn't fired me this morning, would things have escalated to this point?
Fine. So you're provoking me. Ms. Katerina, you and the Russian representatives can leave at any time. I'm not trying to stop you, but Lin Feng, if you don't explain yourself today, you're not going anywhere.
This sweetheart doesn't even remember that he gave me the data himself. Wang Lei, do you realize you're restricting my personal freedom? This is a serious offense.
Don't try to scare me with the law. I'm going to sue you for leaking the factory's core data.
Consultant Lin, do you need us to call the police?
No need. I'm actually looking forward to him making trouble for me. I'll show you all a good show in a bit.
All right, looking forward to your performance.
This Wang Lei. Just because his uncle is the factory director, he thinks he's above the law. He even dares to detain people.
Exactly. Lin just taught Wang Defa a lesson. How can we just watch him get bullied?
Let's go help. Let's see if he dares to do anything. Let's go. You, Wang, open the door right now.
If you dare touch Brother Lin today,
Every brother in this factory.
we'll make sure you pay.
Wang Lei, you little jerk. If you don't open the door, we're calling the police. Ms. Katrina. Cholet is right. You and the Russian representatives can leave whenever you want, but this Lin Feng is suspected of stealing our trade secrets. We must take him to the police station. Lin Feng, get ready to spend the rest of your life in jail.
Director Wang, you've got a lot of nerve. Setting aside the fact that as Red Star's interpreter, I have the right to access the files. More importantly, this tolerance data. Actually, your dear nephew gave it to me personally. Listen to the recording.
Brother Feng, help me. As an intern translator, when I was using machine translation, I messed up the core tolerances. The blueprints have already been sent to the workshop. It's too late to fix it. If my uncle finds out, he'll kill me.
You mean you want me to take the fall? That's not right.
Brother Feng, I'm begging you. You're the official translator. I'll give you the tolerance data. You go see my uncle. Just say you translated it wrong and ask to change it. At most, you'll just get a small fine. I'll pay you back double.
Fine, just this once. By the way, this guy Wang Lei never actually stood up for me or gave any explanation later, let alone the compensation.
So that translation error back then was actually Lin taking the blame for Wang Lei. This Wang Lei is such a piece of work. He's the real villain here, yet he still turned around and bit Lin. What an absolute disgrace. What on earth is going on? You shameless bastard, how dare you turn the tables?
Exactly. You one, do you even have a conscience?
You too. One deceiving those above and below. The other driving away our core talent. The company's reputation has been completely ruined by you.
Honestly, Wang Di for Red Star Machinery Factory has ended up in this state. All because of you. If it weren't for you, maybe the factory's revenue would have doubled long ago. In my opinion, the ones who should be fired are you guys. I think the one who should be fired is you.
Look at this. This video is going viral in the group chat. What? Let me see.
In my opinion, the ones who should be fired are you guys.
This Wang Defa and Wang Lei are too much well said, Lin Feng.
Lin Feng really helped us.
Vent our frustrations.
I've been sick of Wang Defa for a long time.
Nice job, Lin Feng.
What should we do, Uncle? Now the whole factory is laughing at us.
It's fine. That damn Lin Feng. I'll definitely make him pay. Hello, Mr. Zhou. Sorry to bother you. It's me, Wang. Oh, it's nothing big. Just a small matter, but it's quite tricky for me to handle. Something happened at the factory. I need you to help suppress it. You're asking who the culprit is. His name is Lin Feng. Fine. Take the security guards to the workshop. Whoever is still celebrating, break their legs and throw them out.
Hand over your phones, everyone. Orders from above. Anyone who shares that video will be fired on the spot, and I'll break their legs, too.
Wang Lei, stop being such a bully with your master's backing. Do you really think that in Red Star Factory no one can touch you? Let's go. We're going to sign a joint petition right now to report Wang Defa for bribery and corruption and for threatening our safety. Exactly. All of Wang Defa's dirty laundry is enough to take him down.
I'm warning you, if anyone dares to sign that, don't expect a single cent of your salary this month. Pack your bags and get lost right now. Hello, Uncle. These workers are totally out of control. They're going to file a joint report against you. If they actually submit it to the head office, your position will be in jeopardy. They're just a bunch of ants. They can't cause any real trouble.
A joint petition. We're going to report you right now. Where do you think you're going? To 889.
You still want to report me? None of you are allowed to leave.
Message: Lin has already called the police, but now Wang Defa is about to hit someone. Message: help.
It's a good thing you had the foresight to come and check it out if this causes a production shutdown. Our orders will be delayed too.
Exactly. Besides, this all started because of me. I have every reason to help them.
So what do you plan to do?
This matter, a regular police report won't solve it. Wang Defa definitely has someone backing him. I have a better way to crush Wang Defa. We are currently major clients of Red Star Machinery Factory. When I received the message, I already called a meeting with the Red Star headquarters executives to convene a meeting.
Hello, Mr. Lin. May I ask, is there a problem with the order? Why call an emergency meeting? Please rest assured, our Red Star group is united as one factory manager. Wang Defa is an exemplary role model. There won't be any problems.
a role model. Today I happen to be right outside the Red Star factory. Let me show you with your own eyes what this role model is actually doing.
What is going on here is this. A riot breaking out inside the factory.
I'm warning you, Wang Defa. Don't push it.
Push it. I'll show you what pushing it really looks like.
Ah.
A dying old man. You really don't know your place, Wang Defa. You're a fraud, and you're assaulting people. You'll get what's coming to you. You're all out of line in this factory. I'm the boss. You. Take these ringleaders, seize them all. Lock them in the dorms, let them reflect for a few days. Chairman Zhao, you're finally here. These little darlings are the ones causing trouble.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. The board members from Red Star headquarters. Surprise, shocked.
Listen, Zhang, you're a veteran of this factory. How can you have no sense of the big picture, starting a revolt here? Mr. Zhao, it's clearly that bastard Wang Defa, using inferior steel. He's destroying Red Star bit by bit. So you're saying that, instead you're the one saving Red Star. VD Group hasn't even left yet, making trouble at such a critical moment, leading to a production line shutdown. Do you realize the gravity of this situation, legally speaking? This is considered gathering to cause trouble. On a larger scale, it's deliberate sabotage of our cooperation, damaging the national image. You keep claiming that Director Wang is a fraud. Where's the evidence? As far as I know, Director Wang has worked tirelessly to attract investment, yet you were manipulated into reporting him. Regarding this matter, on behalf of the headquarters and the board, I announce everyone who signed that report letter is fired immediately. All bonuses are forfeited and you will be held legally liable. Do you hear me? Chairman Zhao from headquarters has spoken personally. You'd better get ready for prison. My God, is there no justice left in this world?
Hold on. Director Wang, Chairman Zhao, you've really shown me quite a performance.
Lin Feng. You're fired, and yet you're still meddling. So you're Lin Feng.
What can I do for you?
Just because you're a consultant for VD Group, you arrogant brat? You really think you're a big shot? Lin Feng, how dare you speak to Chairman Zhao like that, you disrespectful brat?
Why shouldn't I? Lin Feng is currently our consultant for VD Group. Watch your tone.
This is the director of VD Group, Ms. Katerina.
My apologies. Sorry for the scene.
Mr. Lin, why don't we talk in the office? Let's not make a fool of ourselves in front of our foreign guests.
I'd be happy to.
Fine, then I'll personally teach you the rules of negotiation. Lin Feng, you're finished. A $2 million check to keep your mouth shut. Is that enough? If that's not enough, any position at Red Star HQ below director is yours to pick. All I want is for you to stay quiet with VD Group and hike up the contract price.
Mr. Zhao, you're openly using money and positions to buy my silence. Do you realize the implications?
Ha ha ha! The other directors of Red Star are all in the provincial capital. They don't have time for this place. At Red Star Group, my word is the law, Lin Fang. Mr. Zhao is doing you a favor because he values you. Do you really think clinging to that Russian chick's support makes you invincible? This kid doesn't know what's good for him. Don't be angry, Mr. Zhao. I've seen plenty of leeches like you. It's just that the price isn't high enough. I'll throw in my Land Rover too. Agree and we'll have a smooth partnership. Disagree and I have 100 ways to ruin you.
Chairman Zhao, $2 million plus a Land Rover. You really are a big spender.
You really are a greedy little thing.
Unfortunately, I don't care at all.
Time and time again, you really think we can't touch you. Let me tell you, we could easily give the Russians another 5% of the profit. As long as they fire you, by then, no one will care whether you live or die. I'll turn you into a cripple right here first. To the public, we'll just claim that you provoked us and threw the first punch. Then I'll fire old Zhang and the rest. No one will be able to testify for you. How are you going to fight me, Chairman Zhao?
Do you really think closing the doors and cutting the cameras makes you above the law?
Ha 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 ha! That's right, at Red Star I am the law. Wang Difa, tell them to come in now.
Directors of Red Star, this little show. Are you satisfied with what you've seen?
Zhao Hongguang, is this how you act as the Group VP and Director? We've been listening for 10 full minutes. The reputation of Hongxin Group is being completely ruined by you. So what if you're the VP Zhao Hongguang? You used your position to take bribes and even tried to take the law into your own hands. You must be severely punished.
Fellow directors, I'm sure you all saw Director Zhao and Manager Wang's threats and bribes. You all witnessed it. How do you plan to handle this?
Consultant Lin, I'm sorry you had to go through that. We will show no mercy this time. Chairman, let me explain. This is all a misunderstanding. It was all that idiot Wang Defa who dragged me into this. No, Chairman, it was Director Zhao. The assault and threats, they were all his idea.
What a pathetic dog-eat-dog show, since that's the case. Why don't you both in front of the board keep up the performance?
Shut up, both of you. Save your excuses for the police. By now, the inspection team should be arriving any minute. Have them arrested immediately. Wang Defa, Zhao Hongguang, the company, has already reported this to the police Red Star Group Disciplinary Committee. You are suspected of serious violations of laws and regulations. Everyone, come with me to the police station. That was fast. Even the company's disciplinary team is here. Shaoli, wait, no, Consultant Lin, I was wrong. Please, put in a good word with the chairman. Give me a break, that's right. Please, show some mercy. Sweethearts, when you were about to hit him just now, why didn't you show any mercy then? If Shaolin hadn't been prepared, he would have been crippled by you. Please don't, Consultant Lin, I beg you.
Take them away.
And these thugs.
Take them away, too.
Consultant Lin, you've really opened my eyes this time. I didn't expect that besides your translation skills, your strategic planning is just as impressive.
Wang, what happened at the factory? Why were you arrested? And what about Xiaolei? Why didn't Chairman Zhao protect you?
Protect me. That bastard Zhao Hongguang, he can barely save himself now. Zhao Hongguang was investigated for suspected embezzlement and massive commercial bribery. He got over 10 years. As for Xiaolei, The fake accounts and the faulty materials. Someone had to take the fall. I did it all. I used threats and bribes beforehand to make him take the blame for everything.
But then Xiaolei's life is completely ruined. You're his own uncle.
Shut up. What do you know? As long as I'm still out, I have a chance to turn things around, that Lin Feng. I'll never let him off the hook. I'll make him kneel and beg me.
By resolution of the board, Engineer Zhang is officially appointed as the Red Star Machinery Factory Branch Acting Director.
Great.
Consultant Lin, why do you look so worried?
Zhao Hongguang and Wang Lei are in prison, but Wang Daifa got away.
So what, he definitely can't be the director anymore. He won't affect our orders.
A dying beast. Still has some fight left. That scoundrel Wang Difa will still try to bite us. Wang Difa still has one last trump card, control over the steel supply. All the factories in town that provide high-quality steel are closely tied to his cousins. Company, the products we ordered require high-grade steel. Wang Difa will definitely block our steel supply to stop our production. Don't panic. We can prepare in advance. Contact VD Group, now their Far East supply chain fleet, have them prepare the high-grade steel.
Keep it up, guys. We're now working for ourselves. We must ensure quality and quantity to complete the delivery for VD Group.
Okay.
What's going on?
Bad news. Factory manager Zhang, the special steel we use for our products, is running out. The entire production line has stalled.
Boss, it's done. Red Star's supply of special steel has been completely cut off. Now their production line is at a standstill.
Ha 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 ha. That engineer Zhang still thinks he can replace me as manager. I'll just monopolize the source so he won't be able to get a single piece of special steel. This way, Red Star won't be able to deliver and they'll have to pay VD Group a massive penalty for breach of contract. As for Lin Feng, since he can't receive the goods, VD Group won't let him off the hook either, Mr. Li. Our orders are really urgent. Please sell us some special steel. Mr. Zhang?
Special steel.
You're willing to sell to us.
What should we do? This must be Wang Difa's doing. If this keeps up, the penalty will bankrupt the factory. Once it's ruined, it will also hurt Xiaolin.
Consultant Lin. Engineer Zhang just called me, saying they're out of special steel and production is stopped, but that Wang Difa would never imagine that we've already used our internal supply chain to buy special steel from the Far East. Even though it's a bit further, there's a steel surplus there, so the total procurement cost has actually dropped by 20%. The fleet carrying the steel has already entered the province and we can restock Red Star tomorrow.
This Wang Difa is just digging his own grave.
Look at this, everyone. This is the one we voted in as our great director, only been in office for a few days, and he can't even get any steel.
That's right. Every day the production line is down means losing tens of thousands. If we can't fulfill the order for VD Company, we'll have to pay triple the damages, Director Zhang.
When on Earth will the materials arrive? Everyone is counting on their wages to put food on the table.
Don't panic yet. Everyone, I'll find another way,
Zhang, if you don't have what it takes, don't take on more than you can handle. All the steel on the market has been monopolized by Wang Defa. If you ask me, you should go right now, kowtow, and apologize to Director Wang and bring him back.
You guys have conspired to ruin Red Star Factory.
Director, what's wrong? Director, what's wrong?
Director.
What's wrong trying to fight me with that pathetic stuff? Without me, you're finished and won't get a single bit of steel. When that time comes, I'll see how Lin Feng explains himself to VD Group.
Consultant Lin, our first batch of steel trucks is expected to arrive at Red Star tomorrow. Please rest assured, we won't delay the group getting the products.
So how is it, Director Zhang? Before you have to pay the penalty for breach of contract, there aren't many days left. Wang Defa, you insane little brat. If you ruin this batch of orders, How will the workers of Red Star Factory survive? Humph. I want to see it now. See you all unable to afford food. With me around, no one dares to sell special steel to you. Old Zhang, I'll give you a way out. If you lead everyone in this room to get down on your knees, kowtow and admit your mistakes, and return the director's position to me, I might let you off the hook. Otherwise, you can go with Lin Feng and go to hell together. Director Zhang, maybe we should just apologize if the factory goes bankrupt. We're really finished. You little brat. I just love how you look at me with such annoyance but can't do anything about it. Time is limited. It'll be too late if you don't kowtow now. We have no choice. We have families to feed. We have to give in.
Director Zhang, no need to kneel to this brat. As for the steel, don't you worry about it. Our VD Group's purchased steel will arrive shortly.
Lin Feng, stop playing tricks. All the steel in the city has been monopolized by me. No one can save you and Red Star.
Who says I can't ship in steel from outside the city? Wang Difa. Look at what these are.
Impossible. Where did you get all this steel?
Monopolizing the steel must have cost you a fortune. Now that you've lost it all, how does it feel?
This is great. These are all special steel and they're imported from abroad. Our factory is saved. Fantastic. Notify all workshops immediately. We're restarting the assembly lines right now, right away. Impossible. Where did Lin Feng get this steel? My plan is completely ruined.
What's wrong, Consultant Lin? Red Star bought our steel, and they've resumed production. What else is bothering you?
This isn't enough. To deal with a scoundrel like Wang Difa, we must strike while the iron is hot. And crush him completely. Come with me to Red Star to the headquarters disciplinary inspection team.
Mr. Lin, what brings you here?
I'm here to help you deal with Wang Difa, who's trying to get away with it. Here's the information I gathered last year. Red Star imported a batch of used foreign machinery, but the price was 3 times higher than the market rate. You should look into it.
Is that so? We'll investigate immediately.
Team leader, we found something. This is a full-blown multi-million-dollar transnational corruption case. There's a fund transfer company behind Wang Difa used for moving money. It's a total shell company. Eventually, the funds flow into overseas accounts for laundering. It all went into Wang Difa's pocket.
That Wang Difa with 20 million difference. He's quite the greedy one. Call the police immediately. Coordinate the arrest. Apprehend Wang Difa. Hello, what is it?
Director Wang, run. The disciplinary committee is investigating you. Last year's equipment procurement, the fake accounts have been exposed. The police are coming for you.
It's over. It's all over. I need to flee the country.
Hello. On Wang Difa's end, he must have received the news. He bought a flight for tonight, planning to flee abroad. Inspector. Freeze Wang Difa's overseas accounts. Immediately no withdrawals allowed. Exactly. We'll make sure there's no escape for him, looking utterly desperate.
Boss, it's all taken care of. Poured 10 whole barrels of gasoline. The paper ledgers in the warehouse, they've all been burned to ashes.
Ha ha ha, good riddance, fine. They want to investigate me. I cleared the factory data long ago. Now the last of the paper ledgers have also gone up in smoke. Now there's no evidence left at all. Humph. I'd like to see how they are going to catch me. Once I fly abroad, I'll live the rest of my life in style. 1079-39800.
Captain, Mr. Lin. Wang Defa is logging into his overseas account.
He initiated a 50,000 small transfer.
Freeze it immediately.
How cute. Once he logged in, his location was directly tracked.
Report all funds have been frozen. We're clear to make the arrest.
Dear passengers bound for the United States, Flight 690, check-in closes in 30 minutes.
Almost there, just half an hour left. I can transfer the remaining 20 million now, Lin Feng. No matter how much you plot. Once I'm out of the country, what can you possibly do to me?
Reporting suspect Wang Defa has a large transfer of 29.95 million. The prey is caught. Freeze everything.
Reporting Wang Defa's total assets of 30 million are frozen.
Great, now close the net. All airport units, attention. Suspect Wang Defa has entered the VIP lounge. Move in immediately. Prepare for the arrest.
Lin Feng, I've cleaned up all the ledgers. The assets are being moved overseas. I'll still be living the high life abroad.
Is that so? Then have a nice trip.
Well, Mr. Lin, we still need you to help us arrest Wang Defa. Let's go.
Pa, you're just being stubborn. Stop acting so cool and collected. That Lin Feng, he must be totally freaking out right now and in a complete mess. How dare he act tough with me on the phone? What should I buy first when I get abroad? How about a detached villa? Impossible, this can't be. Where's my money? It's all frozen. I'm finished. It's all over. They must have already started the operation. I need to get out of here now.
Wang Defa, don't move.
Put your hands up.
Director Wang, weren't you acting all arrogant on the phone? Didn't you say you were fleeing overseas? Why aren't you running anymore?
I didn't break the law. You can't arrest me.
Suspect Wang Defa, you're under arrest.
I didn't do anything wrong. Then why were you running?
Officer, can we have a private word?
Wang Defa bribing an officer is a serious crime. Move it, stop stalling.
Lin Feng, it's all your fault. Don't think you've won. Even if I become a ghost, I won't let you off.
Factory Manager Wang? See you never.
Director Wang of Red Star Machinery, plant suspected of serious economic crimes, arson, was legally arrested last night. Tens of millions in illicit funds have been fully recovered and frozen.
Good riddance. That bastard Wang Defa has finally been caught. Exactly. We finally got our justice. We owe it all to Shaolin. He's the one who took down Wang Defa.
Director Zhang, you look so happy. Is there some good news?
No, I just want to renovate the plant to improve production efficiency, but I need to check the accounts first.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
What's wrong, Xiao Li?
Is there something wrong with the books?
Director Zhang, don't celebrate just yet. Our factory might not survive this.
What exactly happened? Didn't the police say the stolen money was recovered and frozen?
The money is frozen in a special police account. It won't be returned until the trial is over. That will take at least 6 months. That jerk Wang Defa, not only did he use tricks to transfer the factory's money, he also used the factory's name to rack up millions in unpaid debts. Now our Red Star plant hasn't got a penny left in its account, we can't pay the employees, and there's no money for materials.
No money left. Then how is everyone?
Going to get through the new year.
Everyone quiet down and listen to me. Hey, brother, stop working. It's a waste of time. The factory is about to go bankrupt.
Director Zhang, what nonsense are you talking? Wasn't Wang Defa just arrested? Our good days have just begun.
Good days. I just came from the finance office. I heard it loud and clear. Wang Defa drained the public funds long ago and left millions in debt. Now the factory can't even pay a cent in wages.
What do you mean, no wages? Chinese New Year is just around the corner. I'm counting on that money to support my family.
Exactly. Everyone listen to me. Wang Defa was indeed a piece of work, but when he was the factory director, at least we still got paid. But what about old Zhang? He is indeed a good man. But he can't get any money at all. Following him will only lead us to starvation. Come on, let's go demand our wages.
Brothers, I'm sorry.
Right now, the factory is indeed facing difficulties.
But I, old Zhang, swear to God, even if I have to sell everything I own, I will find a way to scrape the wages together.
Director Zhang, it's not that we're pushing you. It's just that our families really need the money. That's right, old Zhang. Where are you going to get the money?
Exactly. Stop listening to his empty promises. How the hell are we supposed to celebrate the new year without money? If you can't produce the money today, we'll trash your office. Come on, let's trash the finance office first.
Stop right there. Lin, you're finally here.
Wang Defa has drained the factory and left us with no money. Now all the workers are demanding their pay.
Don't worry, Zhang, leave it to me. Everyone, quiet down. I'm the exclusive consultant. For VD Group in China Linfeng, I know the factory's accounts are empty, but go back to work for now. Give me 3 days, I promise you'll get every cent of your wages plus your year-end bonuses.
Lin, we trust you. That's right. We all trust you.
Yeah.
Lin Feng, you're just a lowly translator. How could you possibly fill this hole? If we don't get paid in 3 days, all of us will tear this office building down.
You must be Wang Defa's little lapdog. Don't worry, once I've settled the factory's issues, I'll deal with you next.
Is something the matter, Consultant Lin?
At the moment, Red Star Machinery Factory is facing a funding crisis. We might not be able to deliver on time.
Is it that serious?
Not exactly. Before Wang Defa left, he left behind a financial mess, which left the workers unpaid, and now they're causing trouble.
That sounds like more than just a minor problem. I take it you've already come up with a solution.
Exactly. I think we should waive the 15% penalty on Red Star.
That works. It was originally meant to be a punishment for Wang Defa lifting it now. Will only boost the workers' morale. I agree, Zhang.
Zhang, tell me, why is VD Group calling a meeting at a critical time like this? Could it be they know our cash flow is cut off and want to put us on the spot? I don't know. But no matter how unfair the terms are, as long as they can cover the workers' wages, I'll agree to anything.
Well, Director Zhang, you're looking sharp. Are you planning to beg on your knees before those foreigners? Look at you acting so smug. Let's see who can save you now. Once the factory goes into liquidation, I'll make a fortune.
Consultant Lin called us here today.
We're prepared for this. But you know Wang Defa
Has already drained the factory dry. We really have no way to deliver on time. Lin Feng, I'm swallowing my pride. I'm begging you. For the sake of our past relationship, could you please talk to Ms. Katerina and get us some advance payment to keep us afloat?
Director Zhang, please watch your wording. I'm representing VD Group now to negotiate with you. My past identity is irrelevant.
It's over. It must be that Lin has spoken with VD Group and found he can't help us at all. What should we do, Director Zhang, since Lin can't help us? Are we really just going to wait for Red Star Factory to go bankrupt?
Director Zhang, now let's begin the negotiations regarding Red Star.
Consultant Lin,
This is our current situation.
please take a look.
Director Zhang Hongxing Machinery Factory. The problems are quite serious. The capital chain is completely broken. The workers are rioting. I think VD Group won't be satisfied.
Consultant Lin.
This.
It's all because of Wang Defa. The mess he left behind, there was nothing we could do. Could you give us a little more time?
Director Zhang, please control your emotions. Don't make excuses. Only losers make excuses. Given your current situation, you can't guarantee at all on-time delivery. Under these circumstances, you should understand yourself. VD Group won't give you an advance payment.
I know it's against the rules, but if we don't have the money to settle the workers, the factory will really be finished. Consultant Lin I. Zhang can stake my life on it.
Told you so. No one can save Hongxing, and you, Lin Feng, boasting 3 days ago that you'd pay the back wages. You definitely failed the deal with the foreigners. When the order is breached, you as a consultant will be in big trouble too. Now I'm just waiting for Hongxing to go bankrupt, then I'll sell off all the machines and make a killing one last time.
Enough. The issues with Hongxing Machinery Factory will be settled today.
I understand, Consultant Lin, the issues at Red Star Machinery.
We will solve them ourselves.
We are willing to accept any penalty.
That's right.
We certainly shouldn't.
Expect VD Group to bail us out again. In that case, this meeting is over. Meeting adjourned. Wait, the meeting isn't over yet.
Director Zhang, I think there's been a misunderstanding. My earlier outburst was purely directed at the old Red Star. Things have changed now. After VD Group's reinspection, now that Wang Defa, that cancer has been removed, Red Star's quality control has already reached our required standards. And what we value most is product safety. So for a long-term partnership, we've decided to scrap the 15% price reduction contract and restore the original price.
What? Restore the original price.
No way, original price. That's millions of dollars we're talking about. Why would VD Group just give us money?
Is that true?
Director Zhang, calm down. First, I have some even better news
to share with you. Consultant Lin, this is.
From our VD Group, we plan to add an order for 20 million. Besides that, furthermore, although there's no down payment, as long as you sign the contract, we can settle a portion in advance, 5 million of the final payment.
Paying part of the balance early is VD Group's way of showing we trust your products. For all of this, you really need to thank Consultant Lin.
Consultant Lin, you are the savior of Hongxing Machinery Factory. I thank you on behalf of everyone at the factory.
No need for that. Since I promised you I'd solve the wage issue, I will definitely handle it.
How did this Lin Feng pull this off? He actually convinced VD Group to help Hongxing.
You must be Wang Defa's little lapdog. Don't worry. Once I've solved the factory's problems, I'll deal with you next.
It's over. Everything is ruined now.
However, Director Zhang, regarding this money, VD Group has one more requirement.
Consultant Lin, well.
Is there anything else wrong? The contract is fine, of course, but on behalf of VD Group, I require that. This final payment must be paid out as 3 months' salary and a year-end bonus to the employees first. If anyone dares to touch this money, we will terminate the contract immediately and sue them, sending them to jail.
3 months' salary and an early year-end bonus. Did I hear that right? This is great. Everyone finally has something to look forward to for the new year.
Ms. Katerina, everything has been settled.
Director Zhang, this is what true win-win cooperation looks like. Mr. Lin is your true benefactor. It was he who convinced us.
Thank you, Lin Feng.
It's nothing, old Zhang. Keep up the good work. Red Star Machinery Factory will definitely soar because of you.
Meeting adjourned. Don't just stand there. Come with me to the workshop right now to tell the whole factory the good news. Yes, absolutely.
Now it's time to deal with the person Wang Difa left behind.
The salary's in. Mine's arrived too. It's all thanks to Consultant Lin. If he hadn't stepped in, we would have been screwed over by Wang Difa and ended up begging on the streets. Exactly. Consultant Lin is the lucky star of our factory. Hey look, Wang Difa's lapdog can't take it anymore and is getting lost. Good riddance. He even tried to trick us into causing trouble. Luckily, Lin Feng saw right through this lackey's scheme.
Get lost.
Lin Feng, come over here. We want to propose a toast to you.
It's your internal gathering. I won't join you. I have other things to do.
VD Group Headquarters just issued a decision. In light of your outstanding performance, Headquarters has now promoted you to Executive VP of VD Group China. Get in the car. The private jet is ready. It's time to take you to Headquarters to see your office.